Right. Let's start. Last day, actually, we have given instructions about how to join with the class using Edmodo and using Discord and all. Today, we have to officially start our lesson. Actually, unofficially, we have done some, but officially, we have to start our lessons today. And so this is actually the common note. But we have a different practice this year, unlike the last year, because I think some of you were there in our last year, where I have given the note. Basically, we were sending notes to you as a printed one, sometimes as a PDF, but actually we have removed that irregularity. Now you will be getting the note prior to your class, right? Now you'll be getting the note prior to your class, except today, right? Right, except today. So maybe in future, so you won't experience this issue, because for today actually you have to face some difficulties because we have created the note last minute. Maybe you have not received the link, right? I cannot, don't ask me to share the link because this is a common note. This one I'm maintaining for my reference purpose. So what you will get is your own copy of note that you can edit. Right, but if I share this one, what will happen? Then you will edit this one, and actually, because you can't keep a copy, and it should be kept in our drive, right? You can't keep a copy, and it should be kept in our drive as a cloud storage. Then that is big. That is why, because we want to mark attendance from that. We check the note and how you have wrote the note, and exercises will be given same thing like activities, classroom activities, and we will be reviewing your progress through that also, in addition to the assignments, examinations given in Edmodo. Therefore, wait until you receive the copy of note. If you have not received today, don't worry, you will receive that next day, right? Before the class, you will receive that. And next day onward, you can edit that note. Hope it is clear to you. So if you don't have the contact to get the note, let me share our coordinator's contact and you can talk to her and get this arranged before next week. Right. 071 1550. Okay, I have sent the contact of her.
So do we have to write this?
Wait. So you all are like copywriters, right? You always try to write something before even I tell, right? So no need to write this. Right? I'll tell you what to write and what not to write, right? This is Miss Chaturi's number, and please call her and get this arranged by next day, right? If you have not received the note, don't worry, get this arranged by next day and she will share the note to you, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I didn't add to the grade 9 in physics.lk.
Right, that also you can report her and she will add that, right?
Okay.
The administrative part will be done by her. Actually, there will be another one doing that recently, but I will introduce after she joined with us, right? Not yet. Otherwise, like she's busy with doing some tasks. Sometimes it's difficult to contact her due to that. So we will arrange another backup person to do that, right? Okay. Now let's come to the lesson. Your first lesson under which is coming under grade 9 is specification, preparing specification for buying computers, right? Specifications, basically what you need in your computer. Today we will be learning about some facts and some practicals related to the specifications and all. And when you go to a computer shop, you have to tell what kind of computer you need. Better if you can specifically tell this is what I need based on your requirement, and if you can assemble the computer. In future, I will be giving you different links to go through and study and to assemble a proper computer. Right. The first task here, actually, you can see. So this is preparation of computer specification, and so computers and peripheral devices. What is peripheral? Can anyone tell what is peripheral? Peripheral devices.
The devices which get connected to the motherboard
Yeah, devices which is connected to the motherboard, but from externally, right? Externally using wires and so which are directly connected to the motherboard, like memory, processor, those are not peripherals, right? Peripherals are the devices which are connected to the motherboard using wires or without using wires, which is external to the motherboard. There is no place to attach it directly. But for RAM, you know, there's a place to attach. The RAM make it directly attach karana. RAM can be attached, right? RAM can be attached. And then the other one, I think you have to mute your microphone. Okay, RAM can be attached, but not the processor can be attached. Power unit can be directly connected. USBs, all these things connected can be connected. But the thing is, so some devices like input devices, output devices, external storage, you need actually some other interface to connect. Okay. Now you can write down the note. So please write down peripheral devices. Okay, peripheral devices. Please write down under that. Devices which are connected to the motherboard externally using wires or wireless interfaces. Such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth are called peripherals. Input devices, output devices, secondary storage devices are mainly coming under peripherals. Motherboard, RAM, processor, VGA, VGM, power unit, and casing are not peripherals. So please write down this. Finish?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, next is about the type of users. Next is about type of users, right? You have different type of users, like advanced users, casual, regular users, basic users. Likewise, there are different type of users, right? What do you think? So under which category you are falling into? How many advanced users are there? Can you raise your hand if you think you are an advanced user? How many advanced users are there? Okay, one just raise the hand. Right. Okay, then how many casual users, regular users are there? Can you raise your hand if you think you are a regular user? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting. 9, 10, right? 11, 12. Okay, 12 are telling, 13, 14. Oh, all are regular users seen, right? Okay, so a lot of regular users are there. Okay, so I counted around 14. So then how many basic users are there? Beginner users, novice users, or basic users? How many of you think that you are a basic? Can you raise your hand again? Basic users. Okay, again, a few. But I would like to categorize myself under a regular user, a casual or regular user. I like that, casual or regular, because like the advanced user, so these advanced user, power users, these users are like, so they have capabilities to administrate, they have capabilities to manage networks, they have capabilities to manage like maybe large networks. They are sometimes very good in hacking and all, so security related, right? So then, so I'm in a margin, right? I don't like to tell that I'm advanced, so more than regular user, but I don't think I'm advanced, like maybe somewhere closer to this. But you know, the computer world is big, right? Computer world is very big, right? So a user with advanced knowledge about the computer software, hardware require no assistance. So I sometimes I need assistance. I also need assistance, because some subjects, for an example, when it comes to architectural designing, when it comes to advanced animation, and when it comes to audio engineering, I need some support because I don't know that subjects. I know somewhat, but not advanced, right? So therefore, I cannot categorize myself as advanced. Like I still like to be in the regular level. But so you said that is correct. So most of users are regular, including me, you, everyone. We fall under regular, but some are newbies. That also I need to agree. Newbies means like you just bought the computer 1 or 2 years back, so you're still learning. So you need some support. So that also I agree. So you can be here or here, basic or beginner, basic user, regular user. Right. Okay. No need to write down this, Bute. You can just take a screenshot because you will anyway get the note next week. Right. Please talk to Ms. Chatori and then she will arrange that for you. So no need to write that. Just keep some space. Right. So if you are writing this in your book also, then you can keep some space. Or just write the headings only. Generic type of users, advanced, then the regular, then basic, beginner, novice, newbie, or child. So these are the 3 generic user categories. Why we need to learn about users? Why we need to learn about users? Because, right? Hackers are not always advanced users, Pute. So some hackers, they have knowledge in hardware, software, both very thorough knowledge. Actually, they are well experienced. They know in and out everything about the OS. So high security specialists, they know about many things. So they can be, we can categorize them as advanced users. Yes, of course, network administrators, those people sometimes they will have. But in Sri Lanka, I don't think like we have much advanced users, except few, only 2, 3 maybe, 2, 3, 4. So some are good in software, but they are not good in hardware. Some are good in hardware and networking. They are not good in software. That's the reason. That's the reason why it is hard to become an advanced user. Some are good in software, but not good in hardware. Some are good in hardware, not good in software. If both, like hardware, software, everything, if they are good, so they are mostly like high security professionals, high profiles in IT, tech savvy people. We call tech savvy people, right? Okay, so I think you wrote this, right? Generic type of users, advanced, regular, basic, noise. Actually, that is, and advanced users, they used to buy machines with like high power tools, like this, like 4 socket motherboards, 2 socket motherboards, because they invest on computing power. They need to do more tasks. They are not satisfied with normal machine. They want to become power user. They want to handle other computers. They want to administrate other computers. Therefore, they need some high-end, high-powerful server-like computers. Yes?
So what are those 4 squares? Are those processors?
Yes, those are for processors. Normal motherboards, we have only 1 socket. No? සාමාන්‍ය motherboard වල එකයි තියෙන්නේ. හැබැයි මේ වගේ තියෙනවා ගොඩක්. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have a lot.
So how many RAMs do you have?
You can count 1, 2, 3. Here 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 4, 7, 7, 7, and
So what is the socket?
altogether it's around 7, 7, 14. Here also 7. So closer to 20, like a very large amount of RAM, random access memories.
So how many VGA processors are these?
So VGA also, they can also employ here PCI Express cards. They can plug multiple 2 or 3 VGAs, maximum 2 maybe, because VGAs are like having more processing power than normal processors, more cores. Okay.
Sir,
How much will it be then?
You are, I think you have to Google it, right? Because I'm not advanced user, you know, you have to Google it and check the prices, because I didn't even think of buying such machine, but maybe in future, not yet. I have not yet think about buying such machine. So you can just Google it and find it. Yes.
Sir, use this type. It's good or bad?
It's good because not for the general tasks. If you are using this for a special task, yes. Lakshya, yes. Should I need to contact? Yes. For your question, yes, you have to contact. Right, then she will issue the note. You need a contact number. I have shared, right? I have shared the contact number of Mr. Atrika, and I can just, I'm sharing it again. Not now, call her tomorrow maybe and get it arranged. Okay, done. So let's go to the note again. No, not this one, sorry. We have online version now. Right, then specific type of users. So based on the specific needs, there are different kind of users. Okay, so administrators. Administrators are basically controlling other user accounts computers and network resources. So those people are called administrators. You can write down with me, right? So those people are controllers. System analysts, analyzing systems for basic requirements. And for development purpose. They are the people like they come and analyze what you need, what kind of additional requirements are there, what need to be satisfied. So likewise, they are thinking about some advanced parts. And those are also some specialists. Software engineer, that is self-explanatory, right? I don't want to write about that. You know about them. They are the people who engage in developing or engineering software. Animator. Animators. So they are creating motion graphics, moving arts. Bloggers who write web articles as diaries, who write web articles, who we call bloggers or blogging. Crackers who breaks into systems. These are dangerous people. They always like to break into systems, destroy the systems. Those are also kind of users. There are good users, bad users. No? So these are bad users. They wish to break into systems.
Sir, are they in Sri Lanka also?
Yeah, there are crackers in Sri Lanka also. There are some crackers. They break into systems.
Have you cracked or hacked?
Sorry?
Have you cracked or hacked before?
Done both, but not doing regularly.
Sir, how to survive from them?
Actually, crackers, because of crackers, only you
Excuse me,
get this copyright. So you get this pirated software because of the trackers. Right? Trackers break into the system and they will vanish the registration information. So that is one task of tracker. Or track කියලා ඔයාලා දාන්නේ පුතේ. ඔය illegal software use කරන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ දාගන්නේ සමහරවිට like you need to install Photoshop and you don't want to pay. So you install the Photoshop and the track. And again, another thing, you want to install Windows and you don't want to pay. You install the Windows and the track. These tracks are developed by these trackers. What they are doing? They are breaking into Windows system and vanish their registration mechanism. So they are useful for you, ne?
So
So,
we want to do. We want to download the official Photoshop, sir.
yes. You can download the official version, but the license will cost you like around maybe 50,000, 60,000. That is the genuine one. Right? So if you want to,
So if we download,
if you download track, it's free. So that's the thing. Photoshop, and you can go and see the pricing. So these are the price plans. You can see the price plan. 20 here monthly $27.62. Photoshop and Lightroom both. We have some here 7-day free trial before buying. All apps $69 per month. Just calculate and see.
Sir, isn't there a method to get them all lifetime?
Not lifetime. There are sometimes the company itself is issuing lifetime license. So without that monthly or yearly license, sometimes the companies are issuing lifetime license, but that will be costly. But trackers will make that thing easy by developing tracks to break into that systems and use it for free. But that is illegal. But they are also helping people using that. But that is kind of illegal activity. Developer, those who.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Can we protect our computers by hackers and crackers using firewalls?
No, not always. There is only one tool. So that will give you some kind of protection. Firewall is something similar to a gate. But it is possible to cheat you, being behind the gate, showing that as a genuine. So there are enough ways to pretend and break into the systems. So that is only just a one way, but that is not providing a perfect security from there. It provides some sort of security, but not perfect. End user, final users, gamers, you know that, those who play games. So gamers, actually they are playing games sometimes for money. It's like
They
cricket.
also YouTube stream.
It's like, yeah, it's like cricket. You know, when you are into a game like cricket, if you are in international cricket, you can definitely earn money. So similar to that, computer games also in international gaming platforms. So some games, they are providing money offers.
Esports.
Like esports.
Sorry.
Esports.
Esports.
Oh, I didn't get you properly. So can you just send it?
Esports.
Just send it to the chat, Pute. I'm not getting your word correctly. That's it. Okay, then the graphic artists. So these people are creating graphics. Hackers, people who access systems in unauthorized way are called hackers. Newbies, new users. And power user, high privileged users. So they're having high permissions. Programmers writing codes. Strip kiddies, strip kiddie running strips or code, strips, codes, or tools from hacking sources. They are not actual hackers, but actually due to their behavior also hacking can happen. In Sri Lanka, a lot of strip kiddies are there. So they go and download a tool. Let's say there's a tool called Facebook hacking tool. You go and download, double click, open, and try to hack. These people are called strip kiddies. Or if there's a code somewhere, you copy the code and you try to run in your friend's computer. Or maybe someone else's computer and try to hack. Those people are called strip kiddies. Super users who can control all users in the computer with super privileges. So these super user accounts are having high privilege, very high privileges, even more than the power users. Web designer, creating web page. Web surfer, browsing for content in web.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you scroll up a bit
Okay.
for the starting of that computer special uses? Just a second.
I recommend you to write rather than taking screenshots. It's okay to take, but better you write.
Sir,
Otherwise,
I missed that part.
otherwise, two things, right? 2 times you have to do the same task. Okay.
Okay.
Multimedia authoring
So can you get the screenshot and write it later?
can do, but it is 2 times work. Why? I have already given the time to write, so you can use it. No. Otherwise, I don't want to give the time. I can just say, okay, take a screenshot and write it later. But that will not be like meaningful for you, right? You are not, you have to do this one time. That's why we are sharing the note, right? We are sharing the note for that. We want you to write down that in the spaces. Actually, when we share the note, I won't give everything in the stream. Sometimes I might read it. You have to fill the gap. That is to actually give you some motivation to write and type. Otherwise, you will simply, you will become lazy otherwise. Right? You take screenshot, the screenshot is there. You can write it later. Likewise, you think like that. Okay, multimedia authoring users. They are creating multimedia content. Creating multimedia content. Computer application assistant using application software and apps. Okay, these are the type of users in your computer. Now I need to do a small practical. Finish it quickly.
Finish.
Okay, good. So all of you have done?
No,
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question which is not in this part?
What is that?
Sir, how to create a folder in a Mac?
How to create a folder in Mac.
Yes, sir.
Just as similar to the previous, right click and just create new folder. That's all. Why is that? It's not strange from this one. Just right click new folder.
When I tried to do that, it wasn't there.
So where you have tried to do that?
In a computer of one of my relatives, maybe I should.
Maybe the computer, the folder is protected. That is one reason. Or you can just right click and create new folder. That's there.
Okay, sir.
That's normally there, right? So maybe yeah, same thing. No big difference. Just esports. Yes, Tihan, correct. Esports. Now only I got that. So I couldn't hear that properly. Don't know.
excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I can't run Linux in VirtualBox.
Okay. So may I know your RAM capacity?
Okay, sir, wait a minute.
You have to think about that, right? So maybe your RAM capacity or other capacity is not enough. That's the reason. Okay. Let's discuss about that later. And meanwhile, he's sending. So
Sir, my RAM capacity is 4 GB.
Yeah, that's the reason. 4 GB is not enough even for you. So how can you share this with someone else? That's the reason.
What, sir?
4 GB is not enough for your usage also. So how can you share that with someone else? That's the reason. For your operating system also, it's not enough.
Okay, sir.
So if you are allocating 2 GB or 1 GB from that to Linux, then you are in a damn big trouble. Why? You have 3 GB, you give 1 GB, you need now, you have only 3 GB for your work. Your computer will also struggle, and the Linux computer will also struggle. So that's the reason. At least update to 8 GB. Otherwise, this will be very difficult, right? Or you have to downgrade your operating system to Windows 7.
Okay, sir.
That is the second way.
Sir, can I add Windows 7 to VirtualBox also, sir?
Sure, can.
With 4 GB, sir?
No. If you are using Windows 10, no. But if you are using Windows 7 or XP, yes. Okay. So the reason is Windows 10 is using closer to 3 GB. එතකොට ඒකෙන් share කරගන්න බෑ මදි. හැබැයි Windows 7 වගේ ඒවා 2 GB වලින් run කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Windows 7 පුළුවන්. එතකොට Windows XP පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ තව 1 GB තව කාට හරි දුන්නට කමන්නේ. හැබැයි Windows 10 වල 4 GB වලට ළඟම use වෙනවා පුතේ. ඒ හින්දා තව කාටවත් දෙන්න ඉඩ මදි. ඒකයි ප්‍රශ්නේ. වෙන ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. That's the main issue. Okay. Can anyone share the screen? I just want to show you how to create, how to see the user and user levels. So all of you can do this with me, right? All of you can do this with me. But the easiest way is you can go to the command prompt. Command prompt. Go to the search and search for command prompt. In the command prompt, you can type net space users. Then all the available users will be listed in your computer. So you can see in Tihan's computer, administrator, default account, Lasanti may be his mother, Ronald, his brother, Tihan and Tihan 1 and another one. So a lot of accounts are there, but all the accounts you can see them, right? So all these are in a single computer. Like a computer accounts godak tiyena puthi. So but these computers are having accounts in different levels. Okay, one thing that you can try. So do you know administrator's password, Tihan?
No, sir.
So who is the administrator of your computer?
Mother.
Okay, you don't know the password. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but if you are a power user, right? If you are a power user, so that's the other thing, right? If you are a power user, maybe, so this is also a power user. Power user means having account, having high privilege. So that is the first power user in your computer. But without knowing the password, it's possible to change that. That's not hacking, because that is due to it, like incorrect configurations. So let's say Tihan is not the power user of the computer, and Tihan want to change the administrator's password, right? Then he will not be able to do that. Then administrator is protected. Let's say administrator is Tihan's mother. She want to keep that super privilege account with her, and she has given a regular account to Tihan. Tihan is trying to change the password of her mother, his mother. It's not going to be successful. Okay, let's try this. But you have to tell your mother, right? Okay, just type net space user space administrator space asterisk taruak, enter. Press enter, then 1 2 3 and enter, 1 2 3 and enter again. 1 2 3 enter, 1 2 3 enter again. Okay, your passwords are not matching. It's not type in there. You have to think and type. Type when 1 2 3 enter, again 1 2 3 enter. Okay, you can say access is denied. So this is good configuration. Means Tihan is a regular user. Tihan cannot change administrator's password. So that should be right. Because Tihan is not the super user, or Tihan cannot change. So that is what I just want to show. I wanted to show you there are some accounts, but you cannot do everything from every accounts. So some accounts, but if you log in from administrator's account, definitely you can change Tihan's password. Other way එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. the administrator account එකෙන් log වුණොත් Tihanගේ password එක වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, we can try one on another way. So one small example, right? I'll help others also, don't worry. I'll help others also. Close this, Tihan. Now again search for command prompt, but don't open it. Now right click on the command prompt and run as administrator. You have to click here. Sometimes it will ask you a password. If you don't know password, you will not be able to access. This is now dangerous. Now you can see. Now Tihan was able to log in as a super user. You can see now Tihan is using the computer as an administrator. So this is dangerous. Now he can do that task. Don't do that. But now he can do that task. That's what I want to show. එතකොට ඔයාලගේ දැන් කම්පියුටර්ස් වල තේරෙනවා incorrect configurations කියන්නේ. එතකොට දැන් මෙයාර command එක run කරොත් එහෙම එයාට පුළුවන් password එක දන්නේ නැති වුණත් ඕනම account එක password එක වෙනස් කරන්න. This is like super user. Super user is a powerful user which can change or which can control all the accounts. Do you want to try? I don't know whether your mother will scold me or not. No need to try, right?
Yes, sir, no need.
Okay. So that's otherwise like you can do that, right? I just want to confirm that because you are the administrator now. Now you can do that. You can change passwords of all the accounts. So that's the dangerousness. Power users are powerful. They can do a lot. Normal users are not powerful. They cannot do everything. So that's what I want to show. Okay. Can someone else share the screen? Let's try that with someone else's computer. Okay, Kushal. Please go to the command prompt. And now type net space user. Users. Or user. That's okay. Now you can see his user account is Lenovo. His user account is Lenovo. If you want to confirm that, there's a way. What confirm karaganna ඕන නම් ඔයාගේ user account එක මොකක්ද කියලා you can type this command. I'll give that. All of you can try. You can press Windows key with R key. Then type Windows එකයි R එකයි press කරන්න. එතකොට මෙහෙම එකක් එයි. Run dialog box. ඒකේ type කරන්න percentage user profile percentage කියලා. Percentage user profile percentage. Percentage user profile percentage. Then you can go to your user profile. User profile means you are on desktop, all the folders related to you. You are on desktop, your documents, your downloads. ඔය හැම userටම ඔහොම ඒවා තියෙනවා පුතේ. administrator එකක් තියෙනවා. දැන් මෙයාගේ ඉන්නවනේ මේ user administrator ඉන්නවා, Lenovo ඉන්නවා, guest ඉන්නවා. ඒ හැමෝටම එහෙම user profile එකක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒකයි එක එක්කෙනාගේ log වුණාම desktop එක වෙනස්. හරි දැන් කුෂාල් මේ desktop එකේ දැම්මොත් ඒක වැටෙන්නේ එයාගේ desktop එකට. කුෂාල් can you go one level up? එකක් උඩට යන්න. Can you go one level up? All right, now you can see the other users also. Can you go down maybe? Sometimes if you are not the super user, you cannot see the other user folders. Yes, you cannot see that. Okay, can you type something like this? Go to the run again, Windows R. Windows R. Then type C colon double dot C එකයි colon එකයි / එකයි users කියලා type කරනවා. පල්ලෙයිමුත් පෙන්නනවා. අනිත් පැත්ත නේද? / නෙමෙයි / sorry. My mistake, right? C colon / users. නෑ ඒක නෙවෙයි users විතරයි ඕනම. C colon users. එතකොට අනිත් users ලත් බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Users. Enter. Okay, you can see the other users now. You can see all users. Lenovo පේනවා. Public කියලා කියන්නේ guest ලට එහෙම ඉන්න එක නෙමෙයි පොදුවේ එන එක. Lenovo and public. You cannot see other users, right? So administrator and all that is hidden from you. You cannot see all users. Can you try to go all users maybe? That can be seen, but not sure administrator account. No, I don't think you have privileges to go there. All users you can see, but not administrators, right? All users එකට දාන ඒවා අපි ඔක්කොටම හම්බ වෙනවා පුතේ. ඒ කියන්නේ administrator log වුණා දැන් all user desktop එකට අපි මොන හරි දැම්ම කියමු. Can you go to the desktop? All user desktop. Here all user desktop මේ තියෙන්නේ මෙතන පෙන්නන්නේ පුතේ. මේ all users ලගේ desktop මේ උඩින් see users, all users, මෙතන desktop. හරි. ඕකට දැම්මොත් go to the desktop. Yeah, double click and go inside there. It's access denied, so you cannot put. Maybe only the administrator can put content to that. දැක්කද? ඔයාලට හැමෝටම දාන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද එහෙම වුණොත් ඔයා නිකන් තරහකාරයෙක් හිටියොත් වෛරස් එකක් එහෙමත් දාලා එනවනේ. Therefore, you can see some, but you cannot do, but administrator can do that. Right? Administrator can do that. So let me show that. මට එක පෙන්නන්න දෙන්න. Can you run this, go to the run again? So these parts are difficult to some people, right? Some students නේද ඔයාලට මේක අමාරු ඇති පුතේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ මම කියන්නේ හැම වෙලේම ඔයගොල්ලෝ තව කෙනෙක්ට අවස්ථාවක් යන්න කලින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්න I want to share the screen කියන්න. හරි? මට share කරන්න දෙන්න කියලා කියන්න. ඔයාලා දන්නේ නැත්නම්. එතකොට මට ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලට practical වලදී ඉගෙන ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඒ වෙනකන් ඉන්න එපා class එකේදීම ඉගෙන ගන්න. හරි. ඔයා search කරන්නකො CMD එක පුතේ. command prompt එක. Search the command prompt again. No, don't type it. Search it. Search කරන්න search එකේ වැරදි. Type කරලා ගියොත් එන්නේ ඔයාගේ user account එකෙන්. Can you search it? Search කරන්න ඕන. Close it පුතේ. Close කරන්නකො ඉස්සෙල්ලාම. Search කරන්නේ කොහොමද අපි Windows menu එකේනේ search කරන්නේ. අර Windows එකට මෙහා පැත්තේ තියෙන search button එක. ඕකත් close කරන්න. ඕකත් close කරන්න. ඔක්කොම close කරන්න. Close this as well. Can you hear me? මාව ඇහෙනවද? Seems something okay. Then run as administrator. Go to run as administrator. This one. Run as administrator. No, you have just opened that. That is not I want. I don't want that. I just need to run that as administrator. Okay. Now, okay, now you are running this as administrator. Then මම පෙන්නනම් අරකට යාට යන්න දුන්නේ නෑනේ. එයාගේ account එකෙන් ඔය Lenovo account එකෙන් යන්න දුන්නේ. Can you just accept my request පුතේ? I just accept added. Okay. Then
Okay.
right. Then if I go to, let me type. No, I think it's not accepted, seems. Nice, yeah, that's it. Then I'm trying to log into, okay, CD. It's not typing. Can you type with it? CD space backslash. අනිත් අය බලාගෙන ඉන්න. This is / backslash. No, enter. Now CD space U අකුර ගහලා tab එකක් ගහන්න. users කියලා එනවා එතකොට. U අකුර ගහලා tab key එක ගහන්න. Okay, enter. Then CD C users. Okay, dir එකක් ගහන්න. Put CD අයින් කරලා erase CD and put dir. Then you can see all the folders. Enter. Okay, you want to go to still you can see Lenovo public, all only Lenovo and public. Shall we go to the public? CD public. CD space public space public and press enter. Now dir again. Okay, enter. Right, you can go to the desktop, CD desktop. Now you are accessing the public desktop. Here now no one is preventing you because you are the admin, you are going as administrator. මේ දෙකේ වෙනස තමයි සාමාන්‍ය user කෙනෙක් විදියට ගියොත් if you go as a normal user you are having some restrictions, but if you are given as a super user or power user, so then no one will prevent you. Okay, let's MD make directory and create a folder under your name. MD something. MD, then your name. Okay, now minimize everything. Press enter and minimize everything. Minimize everything. Windows and D key. Have you hide the things in your press enter, press enter. You can press enter. Enter. Now minimize everything by pressing Windows key and D key. Windows key and D key.
Okay, sir.
Okay. But still I can see some windows. Windows key එකයි D එකයි press කරාම ඔක්කොම minimize වෙනවා පුතේ. මොකක් හරි අවුලක් හින්දා ඔයාගේ එක window එකක් ආවයි. Then desktop එකේ right click කරන්න. Right click on the desktop.
What I say, sir?
Can you right click on the desktop? View. Go to view. Then show desktop icons. Okay, the folder that you have created, Kushal, that is there. But that is how that came. That is not your desktop. You have created in public desktop. Right? Okay, this is what I want to say. So if you are administrator can do anything, right? Administrator can put it to your folder. Then me public එක පුතේ ඔයා මොන account එකෙන් log වුණත් මේක පේනවා. Right? This is not your desktop. ඔයාගේ desktop එකේ නෙවෙයි තියෙන්නේ. This is there in the public desktop. But still you can see that. So go to desktop. මෙතන desktop එකට යන්න බලන්න. මෙතන desktop එකට යන්න. Can you go to the desktop? Okay, දැන් අර කුෂාල් කියන ෆෝල්ඩර් එක තියෙනවද මෙතන? කොහේ හරි තියෙනවද? ඒක නෑ
No,
නේද?
sir. No, sir.
AIE නැත්තේ? Why it is not there? Because this is your desktop නේද? ඔයාගේ desktop එකේ නෙවෙයි ඒක තියෙන්නේ.
Yes, sir.
ඒතර මේක තියෙන්නේ කොහෙද? That is there in the public desktop. That means administrator can also access this folder. Guest can also access this folder. Kushal can also access this folder. This is shared to everyone. So likewise, administrators can do many things. ඒ හින්දා හැමෝටම administrators account දෙන එක හොඳ නැහැ. දැන් මට ඔය පෙන්වන්න ඕනුනේ there are different levels of accounts. Okay, if any newcomer is there, if you don't know how to do these things, can you share screen? I would like to give a chance to a newcomer. අනිත් අය ගන්න එපා. පරණ දරුවෝ ඉන්න අය ගන්න එපා chance එක. අලුතෙන්ම ආපු කෙනෙකුට share කරන්න දෙන්න because they can learn. No newcomers. මම නමක් කියන්න දෙන්න. Okay, can anyone try? Yes, who has raised the hand? Shamin is not newcomer. No, Shamin was there in all the classes. I'll give you a chance, Shamin. Don't worry. Anyone else who like to share? කවුරුත් නැද්ද? අයියෝ. Rumet, පුළුවන්. Rumet, can you share? Senun. It's okay. Senut again using Windows 11. Can you go to Windows key and R key? මම මේක GUI එකෙන් පෙන්නන්න. I'll show this in GUI, right? Graphical user interface. You have to right click on this PC පුතේ. Graphical user interface එකෙන් යද්දි right click කරන්න this PC එකේ. After right click අනිත් අයත් කරන්න පුළුවන්. You have to select manage. Right click manage. Right? Then also, but manage feature is available only if you are the administrator. Otherwise you won't be able to see that, but I think you are the administrator, so you see that. And then also you can go to the local users and groups. They are users. Right now also you can see the user අර වගේම බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Here you can see Senuth Dayavansa, that is your account. This is the main PC of Senuth. Right, you can see the other descriptions. Administrator is the built-in administrator. Then ගොඩාක් අයගේ මම දකින අඩුපාඩුව තමයි පුතේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන් ඉන්නවනේ ඔයා තමයි administrator කියලා. Most of you think you have one account and you are the administrator නේද? මම දන්න විදිහට ගොඩක් හිතාගෙන ඉන්නේ එහෙම තමයි. You think you have only one account and you are the administrator. But there's account, that administrator account, actually it has no password. So that is too dangerous. Again, ඔයා හිතන් ඉන්න ඔයා administrator කියලා. ඔයාගේ computer එකේ ඉන්න administrator කෙනෙක් ඒකේ password එකකුත් නැහැ. Sometimes that can happen. Yes, that's what you have to do. So if you want, you can set password to the administrator also. Right? Try to set password. Sometimes this won't be allowed. You can try කරලා බලන්න දාන්න that password එක. right click කරලා set හැබැයි මතක තියාගන්න නැත්නම් proceed then නිකන් 1 2 3 වගේ එකක් දාන්න පස්සේ වෙනස් කරගන්න ආයෙත් කොහොමම තමයි දාන්නේ password එක හරි some password later you can change it but remember this password otherwise you are in big trouble right that's why I'm telling remember this password right somewhere I think you have to write down something better click OK right this is what I want to show you so okay do this again try this again okay here you are the administrator now you have successfully set the password for administrator Senuka if you cannot see local users in your computer what's the reason why email again log වෙන්නේ Senuka email නේද use කරන්නේ Senuka
නෑ සර් මගේ කම්පියුටර් එකේ මේ මමත් ඔය OS එකමයි දාගෙන ඉන්නේ සර් මගේ ලෝකල් මේ පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ
මෙහෙමවත් පෙන්නන්නේ නැද්ද local users කියලා පෙන්නන්නේ නැද්ද then you don't have the administrative privilege for it ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලට privilege නැහැ ඔයාලට බෑ වෙනස් කරන්න ඒ හින්දා I think you have a higher user than ඔයාලට ඊට වැඩිය higher user count එකක් ඕන එතනට යන්න so that's the reason okay Senut can you share so then others can also learn from that no Senut just share Senut ඉක්මනට share කරන්න එතකොට අනිත් අයටත් තේයි ඇයි එහෙම වෙන්නේ කියලා okay here Senut he's telling here is this Senut's one Senut
Yes.
I'm Senuk
Senuk sorry Senuk right Senuk sorry දෙන්නෙක් නේ Senuk share කරන්න not Senut just Senuk can you share okay similar names right now you can see local users not there so what's the reason because you don't have permission to do that so that's the reason so this is some kind of experience that you can okay go to the command prompt and see Pute type net user net space user because some users even cannot see that so here you have administrator and your computer your administrator privileges not enough to see that local user snap in but if you log in using the administrator account then it's possible to see that so maybe the security level that you are having so try to change the password of administrator you will not be getting the permissions how to change the password net user space administrator space then the asterisk space administrator TRATOR then asterisk space asterisk තරුවක් right then type වෙනවා පේන්නේ නැහැ okay 1 2 3 ගහන්න පේන්නේ නැහැ ආයෙ enter කරලා 1 2 3 ගහන්න ඒක පේන්නේත් නැහැ now here system error 5 means you don't have privilege to do that එතකොට මොකද්ද Senuk account එකේ දැන් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ in Senuk account Senuk has a regular account it's not super user it's not power user it's a regular account that's why he cannot change the password similar to that the previous example so if you need to do that you have to go to the administrator login and do that එහෙම administrator login එකට ගිහිල්ලා මේක manage කරොත් පුතේ then all you can see that users and local users and groups also okay today what we have learned ultimately we have learned there are different type of user accounts there are different type of user accounts right so that we learn and actually so this is not much related to the specification topic but still very important because otherwise like you don't know what these power users what these super users what these normal users now you have at least idea but remember that in network these users are having a different meaning දැන් මෙතන මේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ ඔයාලගේ computer එකේ ඉන්න user ගැන නෙවෙයි හැබැයි ඔතනින් අදහසක් ගන්න get an idea from that but in the network there are some super users power users administrators they can do tasks related to all computers in this way so they are using different kind of equipments different computers and all. Right? End user means like, so this is in end user means generally our computers. අපේ computer වලත් අර level වල users ලා හදන්න පුළුවන්. In end user computers also, that's what we learned today. In this, we are as end users, we can also create super user account in our computer, power user accounts in our computer, or administrator accounts, power users or administrators, super users or administrators. So those things we can also create, or the guest users. That's what we saw, right? But not real, not about these super users, real power users in the network. Because network, it has a different meaning. So we learned that in future. Anyhow, we did some practical and learned some stuff about our computer. We learned our user account types and all. So next day, so we have to learn about different type of computers. That's why I asked you to get the note. Then we can easily update. And also we need to learn about the embedded computers and about the robotics and robot computers, different type of, and about the live robots. And also the utilities, how to use these utilities in your computer. So that is about the specification. And also I would like to invite you to benchmark your PC. Try with this software. I'll send you this now. You can download this software and try to benchmark. Again, ඔයාගේ computer එකට rank එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොමද ඔයාගේ computer එක හොඳද, performance කොහොමද කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ phone වලත් දන්නවා ඇති. In mobile phones also there are benchmarking tools. මේ phone එක කොච්චර හොඳද බලන්න අපිට benchmark tool එකක් දාලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලගේ computer එකටත් you can go to this link and you can install a benchmark tool. මේ software එක open කරලා බලන්න, download කරලා double click කරාම ඇති, install කරන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. එතකොට ඔයාගේ computer එකේ අර ඔයාලා කියනවනේ මගේ computer එක slow, හොඳද නැද්ද, graphic වලට කොච්චර හොඳද ඕවා බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. I'll ask about this one and I'll show this example next day.
So should we click free download?
Yeah, free download. Just free download and install. No need to install, just double click and it will open. Then try to benchmark and see your computer
So what
performance.
is the use of MSI afterburner?
Which one?
MSI afterburner.
MSI afterburner. That's for verification of the disk or disk burning tool. It's a utility, right?
So should we have to download it?
Yeah, this one you have to download today. You're asking about MSI. This one, right?
Yes, sir.
So
No, sir.
there.
So I'm asking about the PC user benchmark.
Yeah. PC user benchmark you have to download. So this is a technical tool. It seems like it's used in for utility for a graphic card, right? Seems like that. So I have not used this. To be honest, I have not used this. I'll just check. This is for like overclocking utility, which is like helping you overclocking for graphic cards. But overclocking, I have to explain you what is overclocking again. Then, right? Okay, no worries. I'll explain this. Not now, but when you learn and when we come to the hardware lesson, I'll explain about these graphic cards and what is overclocking and all. Right. Okay. Then good night. See you all next week.
Good night, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Goodbye, sir.
Right,